Yo, what is up guys? Epion here, back with another video. Today I wanted to bring a look at a couple of features that are coming in patch 1.6 that haven't gotten a whole lot of attention, and these are the premium gear vendor as well as the Darkzone Leaderboards. So if you guys do enjoy this video, be sure to hit that like button and don't forget to subscribe for more upcoming content and news up for patch 1.6. So starting off with the premium gear vendor, you are going to be able to get a couple of items that you can basically buy with real money. This is basically the Division's version of microtransactions. And Massive has made it clear that this is going to be purely a visual aspect that's added to the game to let you kind of further customize your character so that way you can stand out from all of the other players in the game. So the premium gear vendor is all the way in the back, and what you'll see is when you get to him is that he will have various different items available for purchase that'll either be special offers, backpack skins, bundles, clothing items, new emotes, and weapon skins. Alright, so taking a look at the backpack skins, you will find that you can put these on essentially the same way that you put on mods. You have your choice of the different skins that are available to your character, and as of right now, it only appears that the backpacks are going to be what are getting the skins. There's been no indication that any of the other pieces of gear in the gear slots will get this, but knowing Massive and knowing the kind of desire they have for character customization, there's a very good chance that we're going to be able to see these on your knee pads and your chest piece and basically be able to kind of have yourself a very well colored and well coordinated character. So we'll go ahead and just take a look at a couple of these pieces up close. Now you'll see that this is a very subtle change, but definitely a welcome one because again, being able to customize your character is one of the key features of this game. Similar to the backpacks, you'll have the new weapon skins that you have had from before. You can easily apply these to your character and basically continue to add difference and variation to your different weapons. So that way, if you have a weapon that maybe falls into a DPS build or a skill build, easier to identify, or just be able to coordinate with your team members as you play the game. In addition to this, there's two new outfits. There's the contractor outfit, which doesn't look too bad, but there's also the operator outfit, which also looks fairly good. Again, more choices to further customize our characters. Finally, we have a couple new emotes that you're going to be able to purchase from the vendor, and these are the three ones. There's a referee where your character basically does like a countdown for, if you're in a WWF match or whatnot. And then there's this odd chicken, which, compared to the clap, I think probably this is a little bit worse and a little bit more taunting than they have, but to each their own, honestly. And finally, we've got the put 'em up where you could maybe use it to try to challenge your friends to a duel or challenge someone in the dark zone to a duel, but again, fairly cool ones and essentially available to purchase and keep customizing your character. As for the price, right now there hasn't been any confirmation, but based on a couple leaked images, it's a good chance that each of these purchases can be made or purchased for anywhere from about $5 to $10 each. And so you'll be able to take that into account. There will probably be a store where you can get this currency basically transferred from your actual bank account into the game itself. Again, totally optional microtransaction. It has been stated that this is not a pay-to-win solution and basically just purely for cosmetics. So the other new feature that was added to the game is the inclusion of DZ leaderboards. And essentially what this is the ability for players to get rewarded just for participating in the Dark Zone. Right now there's 3 tiers that you can be ranked in, and this is basically a cumulative score. So activities that you do while you're in the Dark Zone, such as killing NPCs, extracting loot, killing named enemies, extracting or opening the DZ drops that come through, those will basically accumulate or add to your total score, and at the end of either the week or the theme that a specific event is occurring, you'll basically get a total value, and then that'll award you with some DZ caches to open, and these could drop regular gear set items, and obviously DZ currency. Now basically you'll note that when you're playing in the DZ, all the actions that you take, whether it's killing enemies or extracting loot, will give you credits towards your total score, and at the end of the week you'll get that total value added to your player score, and then you'll obviously be rewarded depending upon where you finish. Now this is a pretty good feature, I think. It basically gives you some incentive to spend time in the Dark Zone, especially with the changes that have taken away the losses that you get from being killed by rogue players. You essentially now don't lose any DZ, XP, or currency when this happens. You still drop your loot, but anything that you've acquired doesn't result in you ranking down or anything like that. Plus, it also seems that they have increased the amount of XP that you earn in the DZ for enemy kills. So that'll definitely, make it a bit more rewarding as you spend your time in the DZ itself. But again, this is a pretty good feature. I think it'll give you a bit more incentive. I think maybe the loot drops or the caches that you earn from the weekly rewards could be better. It would be pretty nice if maybe they gave you a chance of dropping some of the new exotic items that have been added in the game, which are basically just the named items themselves. So if the caches could drop that, I think that would be better. Or maybe feature like a bigger amount of DZ credits or something just to kind of give it a little bit extra oomph to it. And so those are essentially a couple of the new features that are coming to the game. I think this is definitely a pretty decent step in the right direction to keep incentivizing players to keep playing. Hopefully Massive keeps it up and, adds more content for people to consume, because, that's one of the biggest things right now that you see on the forum posts is that people just want content and they want it fairly quickly. So hopefully you guys did enjoy this video. Let me know down in the comments what your thoughts are, if there's any other types of features you wish that they would add to the game, what your plans are for 1.6 when it drops. If you've been in the PTS, let me know what you think of it. As always, thanks for watching, and I'll catch you guys in the next video.